Hi, I'm Dr. Meredith Warner at Warner Orthopedics and Wellness. And today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite natural supplements, one I've been taking myself for years, one I've been recommending for a decade or more to people, Tart Cherry Extract. Why do I like this? Well, I learned about Tart Cherry a decade or more ago, as stated, maybe even longer. I started recommending it to my gout patients because it's actually a great first-tier treatment for gouty arthritis, for inflammatory crystal deposit-caused arthritis. But the more I learned about it and read about it, the more I realized Tart Cherry is really just an awesome, basic anti-inflammatory, and it reduces oxidative stress. Why does that matter? Well, most of our chronic diseases today in the Western world, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, diabetes, heart disease, connective tissue disorders, autoimmune, a lot of these are really caused by the lifetime accumulation of chronic inflammation, low-grade chronic inflammation, and oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a byproduct of normal cellular metabolism. As your body makes energy, it produces a waste product, free radicals. These are unpaired electrons. The electrons need something to pair to, or they'll go destroy a cell membrane or some other protein and damage those while it tries to find a home. Well, your body normally produces enough antioxidants to pair these things up, so antioxidant to take over the pro-oxidant problem that metabolism creates. But unfortunately, in our world, because of pollution, environmental strain, stress, both emotional, physical, etc., diet, and just everything about the Western lifestyle, we have way more on the pro-oxidative side than we do on the anti-oxidative side. We have way more on the inflammatory side than we do on the anti-inflammatory side. So Tart Cherry adds to your antioxidative, anti-inflammatory side. It's a natural antioxidant. It uses the pigment in the tart cherry, not the sweet cherry really. They have some, but the tart cherry is better. The tart cherry anthocyanins, these are really good antioxidants that grab onto that electron that's made as a byproduct of the high stress environment and the bad diets we have, and it neutralizes it. And then this is known to be now extremely anti-inflammatory and antioxidative. This is used for muscle pain, it's used for joint pain, it's used for arthritic conditions, and for me, it's used for general health and wellness. I take Tart Cherry every day just because I want to age well, just because I want to be working till I'm 90, I hope. Maybe not operating that long, but I want to work that long. Tart Cherry is good for my brain. I take it at night to help my brain detox while I'm sleeping, which is the only time your brain really has to do its housekeeping or cleanup functions. And Tart Cherry also helps me sleep because it naturally holds a little bit of melatonin as well. Tart Cherry is more like a longevity wellness medicine as opposed to like anything that you're thinking of with medicine. So like, let's say you've taken a narcotic before in your life. You take it, you get this immediate thing in your head, this feeling in your head, and this immediate massive effect. Well, that's a synthetic chemical made in a lab. It's a single molecule. It's designed to have this overwhelming effect and you feel it right away. That's not how natural medicine works. Like, I eat blueberries every day. Well, I don't expect to feel amazing every time I eat a blueberry. Rather, I know that over time, I will feel better. And I'm going to tell you, not only is that backed up by the literature and the basic science of natural medicine, natural herbal supplements, and pigmented berries like tart cherries and blueberries, but personally, I haven't taken an ibuprofen in about 2 years. Once I started really taking this every day, I really have just never ached or hurt like I normally do. Now, granted, I do yoga too periodically, which helps. But for instance, if my neck hurts after a really long day of surgery, I just take a Tart Cherry now. I don't have to take ibuprofen anymore, and it works just as good for me. This has been studied in runners after long distance runs, and it works really well for muscle pain. So once you get used to it, and once you get that synthetic stuff out of your life, like the ibuprofens and things like that, you will notice maybe a little bit of an immediate effect with this, like I do. But really, this is more like you're taking care of your brain and your body for long-term health because you're reducing that constant, daily, massive barrage of oxidative stress and inflammation that we're just subjected to in this world that we live in, and it's not going to change. And unless you have a perfect diet, you have a low-stress environment, you're not breathing polluted air, you're not drinking polluted water, none of the food you're eating is processed and packaged in plastic, then yes, you too are subject to chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, and you need to do every single thing you can think of to reduce it and fight it, because guess what? No one else is going to do it for you. The government's not going to do it for you. I can't do it for everyone. All I can do is dispense advice to my patients and hope they listen to me. But there's simple things you can do for your brain health, your liver health, your heart health, your body health, your musculoskeletal, your connective tissue, and to help you last longer, play with the grandkids longer, live a better life, volunteer more, work longer, do whatever you want longer with better effect and better performance. Antioxidants are one of those keys, and this is just one simple way to do it. 1,500 milligrams Tart Cherry Extract every night. It's just the basic thing you could do for yourself, I think. And that's why I like Tart Cherry.